Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sleep Sleepers series. Now these Pokemon get to return. I feel kind of bad for them because I've neglected these my the sleepers for some time. This weekend was crazy for me. I was crazy busy. For those of you that don't know, I was at my brother's wedding. So I was insanely busy. I was doing my best man duties and stuff whatnot. So, and the sleepers, this account needs Wi-Fi, and I was having problems with the Wi-Fi at the Airbnb that I was at, so, because it doesn't have service. I just use this account for this game. This phone is just for this game exclusively. So if I don't have Wi-Fi, I can't actually play the game on here. And I couldn't figure out the Wi-Fi, so the sleepers got neglected for 2 nights of sleep. Wasn't even able to log manual sleep for the first night because I couldn't access here. I'm sure I could have found some time with Wi-Fi, but for all the craziness of the weekend, I basically just took a break from the sleepers. But I apologize to anyone who's friends on here. You missed 2 nights of candy from me, but you're about to get some actual candy here. No, I've not quit the sleepers. They're still going strong. And we're making, as you saw there, I think it was... Wait, what's the salad called? Calm Mind Fruit Salad. Calm Mind Fruit Salad's being made all week long, and it looks like we got some sort of mission reward. What's this going to be? Oh, probably just reach a certain rank. Yeah, great 2. Also, new development with Chansey. Honestly, I think Delibird might be Sleepers Legal now. Just because it sounds crazy to say already, because we think of it as a pretty good Pokemon, but honestly, it's going to struggle to meet the egg requirements for those top tier meals, and it definitely is Sleepers Legal as per the terms and conditions that I outlined, but I veto the ingredient specialist clauses are a bit more lenient than really I'd want, but I do have to set numbers and whatnot, so it's technically legal, but Charizard's also technically legal by the standards that I set, as well as Victory Bell, but I've vetoed the rules and say no, those are also not allowed. I don't think I'm going to do that with Delibird, because Delibird, it's a 16-pip hunt that's really difficult. It was the best egg farmer originally, but now there's a new, stronger egg dish. I think there is a strong case that in the future, we're not going to see Delibird be relevant at all. And I think I'm going to make it Sleepers Legal. We can discuss that in the comments, discuss that in Discord, but I think it's totally reasonable, which means I'm actually very happy to see that my mission reward landed on Delibird this week, and it makes me upset that I think it was 2 weeks ago I used the Delibird incense because I was like, oh, that's not going to be Sleepers Legal. I wasn't considering that there was going to be a 5-pip option to come and power creep it. So, a 5-pip under-evolved option and fully evolved option to power creep it. So, yeah, I think that may be the future of the egg bird, the egg Santa bird. Anyway, let's get into our sleep session review. Oh yeah, last night was a bit weird. I accidentally left it on the nightstand and noticed my mistake a bit later, but apparently I still got a 100% sleep score, so that's good. Yeah, I know. It thought I was cheating, which I kind of was because I left it on the nightstand, but anyway, I got Slumbering type. So that's kind of... Well, on this account, I don't know what spawns at Snowdrop on this account that I'd be interested in catching on dozing. Or snoozing. Oh, slumbering. Gosh. You can tell I had a crazy weekend, because, man, I am just out of it. Alrighty, what are we going to encounter here? There's a Snover. Marowak. That's legal. Rufflet. Swablu. I think Swablu is the thing that we're most interested out of this option. These options. That is both legal and we're interested in. Is Swablu. Because we could go for Marrow or for a Cubone. Although Cubone is one that is so horrendously bad that honestly, in its current state, unless they buff it, I'm not even interested on the sleepers, really. Oh yeah, and I got 2 biscuits today. Well, you know what? I could go for both. Or I could just guaranteed catch the Swablu. Make sure we get something to come home with us. Or I could gamble, and I'm just going to save the biscuits, do the conservative option, and just use 2 bonus biscuits on the Swablu unless this crits, which it did not. So, we're just going to save our biscuits today, We may be needing quite a few if we make delibird legal. Maybe catching tons of delibird. I'm sorry to those that love delibird. It was the best egg farmer. The keyword is was. And I think as the new meals come in, it's going to be difficult to keep up with delibird. Especially with being 16 pips. So, alrighty. Let's finish the snack time. And check out this Swablu's stats. I do really want a good Altaria. I think there's a lot of potential there. As for which candy to send out, I'll send out the Rufflet candy. Yeah, I'll send out the Rufflet candy. It was either that or the Obama Snow. We do want to reach rank 55 just because I really want to be able to get my Comfey beyond level 55. I want to be able to get him to level 60. Anyway, what's this guy got? That's a speed up nature. Lonely is energy down, speed up, which is great on a berry specialist with energy recovery as its main skill. The real question is there any berry fighting S or health bonus? Nope. This guy was like, man, I'm going to be losing energy, or I'm not going to gain as much energy back from my main skill. Well, I got to compensate for that by triggering it 1,000,000 times at a higher level. That's what this dude thought. So, no berry fighting S, no health bonus, it becomes candy. That's my rule with berry specialists. It doesn't have either of those two skills. It's trash. By my standards. Anyway, oh, we got a badge here. I'm going to guess ground types encountered. Because we saw a Marowak and a Cubone this morning. Ice types, that also makes sense. Okay. So, yeah. We're just running this team because I'm trying to make Calm Mind Fruit Salad as long as I can. Once I run out of the backstocked ingredients for that, then we'll transition to something else. I'll probably just start relying more on my Eradicates to produce extra... to produce more normal type berries. My Generalists. Energy has been pretty good today. We've already gotten 4 procs, and I think it's evenly dispersed. Let's see. Yeah, we're at 134 on the Pinsir, 149. So the Eradicate just got topped off. I guess it hasn't hit the Comfey yet. Sudowoodo is at 138 and Leafeon's at 145. It just like recently procced on Leafeon. So we're doing really well for energy today. Leafeon's pulling through. One thing that's real nice is just a single proc carries for hours with Energizing Cheer. It's the longer I've been using it on here, the more I think it's kind of an underrated skill. Just because energy for everyone is good. But honestly, Energizing Cheer, in my experience with it, it's actually pretty solid. It's not as good as energy for everyone. I'm never going to make that comparison. But it honestly is more reliable than I think people give it credit for. Because the specialists that have it, I'm using the worst option. Because of all the options, Leafeon is the bottom of the barrel. But it's performing really well for me and been pretty reliable to always get me at least like 5 to 6 procs a day. On the lower end is like 5 procs a day. And on the higher end, I've had some days where I think I noticed there was like 8 to 12 somewhere in there. So it procs a lot. You just gotta be checking a lot. That's the problem. This weekend it just sat. It didn't get that value, but anyway, that's the end of the video for today. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. Come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, Sleep, and the like. I've also got the join button. Feel free to click it if you want to show your support in that way. I've got no real benefits for paid members or any paywalled content, but it's there if you just want to show your support and are financially capable of doing so. But as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.